record. Hi guys, so I thought I'd do a series of videos talking about nerd problems because I'm bored and I want to do, and my videos are stupid. Not that this video isn't gonna it's gonna miraculously not be stupid, but I'm gonna try and probably fail. So I thought I would do a video talking about comic books versus manga because I recently started getting into comic books and I've always been reading manga. Like, I've been reading manga since I was like 12 years old. So manga's been a big part of my life, and comic books are starting to become a huge part of my life as well. And reading more and more comics, I've realized that I have this problem, and I'm hoping that maybe like some of you guys have this problem too, for those of you who are comic books and manga readers. And my problem is, whenever I read comic books or vice versa, like manga, I always read the wrong way. It's so ridiculous because I've been reading manga for a lot longer than I have been comic books. So when I first started getting into comic books, actually even now, like I can't even say when I first started because I still do it. I sometimes read right to left in the American comic books, and it's really bad because I can just be reading, like, I could go like 5 pages and I'll be like, wait a second, did I read this right to left? Because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And then I realized that I read it like right to left, and then I have to read it because I don't know what the fuck I just read. And it's so stressful because I have to rewire my brain every time I read a comic book. And it's so bad because since I've been reading more comic books and less manga, that when I decide to read a new issue of Naruto or whatever, I start going back to my old habits of reading left to right because I'm thinking that I'm reading a comic book, because all I see is bubbles and panels, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna read left to right now. And I'm just like, no, it doesn't make any sense. Sometimes the reason why the manga doesn't make any sense isn't because I'm reading it the wrong way, though. It's also because the translators suck at translating. And for comic books, sometimes it's not because I'm reading it wrong. It's also because I am stupid and they use big sciencey words and just like, what are you talking about? But yeah, it's so annoying because I always have to rewire my brain for each thing, and it stresses me out. And I was hoping that maybe somebody else has this problem and you guys have a solution to the problem. My kind of solution, it doesn't really work, but sometimes it works when I have to think about it before I get into it. I'm just like, Victoria, if it's colorful, then read left to right, because American comics are most of the time, actually all the time, they're colored. They color it out. Whereas with manga, it's usually in black and white. There are some cases where it's colored, but for the most part, it's not colored at all, except for maybe the front page. So yeah, I say that to myself. I'm just like, Victoria, is it in black and white or is it in color? If it's in color, you will read from left to right. If it's not in color, you shall read from right to left. But I still get confused anyway. So I wonder, does anybody have a better solution to this problem? Maybe you can say stop being stupid. That could also be a solution. Problem. Okay, so thank you for taking this time to watch this video. I'm gonna go and do nothing with my life. Probably do a little bit of this. I'm just joking. And by this I mean playing dice. Yeah,